as we did last time, what we'll do is just dust down your aura, just removing any negative energy or any unwanted energy that may be attached to you. And in doing this, what we also do is we're just allowing air to move and circulate around the chakra, just to gently activate them as well. Shall I give you a bit of an idea of what I felt was going on?
Yes, my favourite part.
So, again, like last time, your chakras were, all of them were taking in, a nice, lovely amount of Reiki energy, which is always nice. In particular, though, the third eye was really taking in quite a lot of energy. So I don't know whether you noticed any warmth or heat when the hands were there.
There's lots of the prickly bit around there.
Okay. Hi, Melissa.
Hello.
Hi, good to see you. Come and take a seat.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Reiki Mindfulness, London.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's lovely to see you again. It's been a bit of time now, hasn't it? I think
Yeah.
last time we met was September.
Gosh, was it September?
Yeah, it was.
It has been a while.
Yeah, it's been a couple of months. How have you been keeping since then?
Yeah, I've been much better. I'm feeling a lot healthier, also
Good.
a lot happier, and
Yeah.
I think it did come up last time, but like more rooted. So
Yeah, wonderful.
that bit's good.
That's lovely. Well, so that's good to hear. Is there anything going on for you at the moment that you want to mention? Don't have to. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, I don't really know much about like how the different like chakras work, but there has been a lot of like my mind chatter at the moment. I don't know if that is related, but in like a more positive way, just constantly thinking of different projects, more like inspirational. So much stuff going on to do, but it's a bit noisy up there.
Okay. So it's good, but needs a bit of turning down then.
Yeah, I am finding it harder to sleep at nights because I'm quite excited about everything. So.
Yeah. Now, as I've said before, we can hold an intention, but I can't direct Reiki to do a specific thing. Reiki is its own conscious, intelligent energy, and so it will do whatever's best for you.
Yeah.
Even if you think you know what's best for you, it may think of something else. So, we can hold it. It's nice to hold an intention, but it will always do the best it can for you.
Okay.
So, is there anything else you want to mention? Is there anything you want me to go over again, or you remember the last session? You're happy to.
Trying to think. Hopefully, that's everything.
Yeah.
I don't think anything else really came up at the end, did it?
No.
Yeah,
So there was a couple of bits. The throat chakra was a little bit low last time, and the root chakra was a little bit low. But they were only slightly low. They weren't way off. And actually, things were in a good place. I think overall, though, last time, your energy system was taking in a lot of Reiki energy, which is why you're here. So so that's no bad thing. But things weren't too bad last time.
That's good.
Yeah.
So when you've got like some are low, if some are too high, is that also something you want to bring down?
Yes, correct.
Right, okay.
Correct.
Because I think I remember one of them was like you said, very like vibrant or like
So the sacral chakra, while it was vibrating and it felt like the vibration was in a good place, the intensity of the energy it was taking in was quite significant.
Right.
But again, it wasn't vibrating in a bad place. But that's exactly right. If chakras vibrate either too high or too low, what we're trying to do is to get everything in balance, as close as we can to balance. Because life is life, and we have external impacts, but also we have thoughts. We have things that occur within ourselves as well, and all of those things, externally or internally, can move and change the energy and the vibration of our chakras. So energy moves and flows,
Right.
and it moves and flows where it needs to. But what we're trying to do is to get as close as we can to balance, and then it's really up to you to try to maintain that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is maintaining just being.
Maintaining it is I guess how you step through, the moments of time, the life, and any external impacts or internal thoughts that are coming to you. So, for example, with the chatter of the brain, if it's becoming negative, then just having that awareness and being able to gently and softly let it pass or stop it from occurring, but in a very gentle and in a non-aggressive way is usually the best way. But that sort of that maintenance of it is really about how we go through life.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So when something external impacts us, it's how we're affected by it, and in many ways, I guess that's where aspects like mindfulness come in, where if we react to them, then actually that's going to disrupt our energy system if we react in a negative way. Whereas if we accept what has come towards us from the external world, be it something, if it's something negative, then we take a moment to just allow it to be, view it objectively, and then make a choice and a decision on how we want to approach it, whatever that is. So it may be that we decide to set a boundary with a person. It may be that we decide to turn our back on, the situation and walk away. It may be that, the choice that we make is to step forward and step up and, stand up for ourselves. So, but it's allowing ourselves to not react, immediately. And those are the kinds of ways that we can maintain that sort of, that beautiful balance.
So it's like kind of being present.
Yeah, being present.
Yeah.
And being considered as well, rather than reactive.
Okay.
Yeah?
Oh, I know what I want
That's
to do
one
then.
of the ways. I mean, there's lots of other ways, like, for example, with the root chakra, spending more time in nature, being more accepting of the way the world is for you. There's lots of different things so each one, there's various different things you may wish to do or change in your actions and your behaviours that may help and support that chakra as well.
Right.
Yeah?
Oh, it's so fascinating. I feel like I could keep learning about it.
Oh,
it's great.
I don't even, I wish I knew more than I did about the chakra. It's a constant thing, isn't it?
Oh, you seem to know loads too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So, are you ready to start?
I am. Thank
Wonderful.
You.
Okay, so I was telling you about that. Yeah. So, as we did last time, what we'll do is just dust down your aura, just removing any negative energy or any unwanted energy that may be attached to you. And in doing this, what we also do is we're just allowing air to move and circulate around the chakra, just to gently activate them as well. And if you turn around, please. Thank you. There we go. So, all ready for you to lie down on your back and make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
And like last time, you've got one very important job, and that is to relax. That's all you have to do.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's it. If you just place your arms by the side, that's perfect. And I'll just pop the scent on, which will, it's a mixture of oils that will just help to make you feel grounded.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they always smell amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I love eucalyptus, and I can always it smells quite similar.
Yeah, so this is a combination of cedarwood, sandalwood and patchouli.
Ooh.
And so it will just, it's just very earthy tones, so it will help you relax.
Oh, thank you.
So if you just take a moment to just allow your awareness to gently move from the thoughts in your mind into your body. So just take your time to just notice how the body feels in this moment. Noticing the legs, noticing the arms, the torso, the neck, the head, and even the face. And then just taking a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just letting go of the legs, just allowing the legs to soften, to relax, knowing that the couch is beneath you to support you and you can fully let go. And gently moving awareness to the torso and the arms. And once again, just taking that deep breath in, and as you exhale, just letting go. The arms, allowing them to get heavy, allowing the spine and the shoulders to soften. And gently moving awareness to the neck and the head. And once again, taking that deep breath in, and as you exhale, just letting go of the neck and the head, just allowing yourself to fully let go. Just allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm, its natural length. And if you find it comfortable to do so, then just settling awareness on the breath. Just noticing the soothing and relaxing properties of the breath. slowly, very gently, just allow yourself to engage with each one of the senses one at a time, beginning by noticing the sounds inside and outside the room. Just allowing yourself to hear the sounds, not judging them, not labelling them in any way, just accepting them as they are. Now bringing awareness to the scent in the room through your sense of smell. Again, just accepting, not judging. And now drawing awareness to the sense of touch, noticing your hands against the couch, noticing your clothing in contact with your skin, and even the air touching your face. Now gently and slowly beginning to engage further with the body by beginning to move the fingers and the toes, the ankles, the wrists, and perhaps stretching and moving any part of the body that you wish to. Just allowing yourself to bring yourself back to your physical state. And then taking a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just gently opening the eyes. Just allowing light in. Again, not judging or thinking about what your eyes are seeing, but just experiencing sight as light. When we engage our senses without judgment, we can maintain this sense of peace and serenity within. Whenever you feel ready to, there's no rush. You may sit up as we come towards the end of the session. You okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Calm.
Just take your time.
Yeah, thank you.
So just take a moment, and whenever you're ready to, just let me know how you feel, if that's okay.
Yeah. I feel so peaceful.
Wonderful. Good.
Yeah. Almost like this buzzing energy, like a nice one. Like a warm fuzziness.
Yeah. And only, you don't have to have noticed anything, but out of interest, did you notice anything during the session itself?
Yeah, I think something I never had last time is I'm trying to think whenabouts it was. It wasn't at the very start, maybe almost 2/3 of the way, and I saw some pink, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
And it was almost like a magenta pink,
Yeah.
and I rarely see colours or something with stuff like this, so I got kind of excited, and then I had to try to calm myself down. But there was a lot more visual stuff going on this time round. I don't think I had much of that at all last time. So
it can happen, everybody, it's really interesting, everybody experiences Reiki in a slightly different way, and even session from session it can change.
Yeah, this was so much, I feel like I experienced a lot more than last time, and I feel like I was a lot more deeply relaxed, and maybe that allowed me to experience more.
Yeah.
But Yeah.
And it's, you know, and it is sometimes the case because, you know, last time we met, it was the first time we'd met, and, you know, you know, it wasn't your first Reiki session, but it was the first time we met, and I think, you know, once, and it's always the case, you know, with clients, when I see them on, you know, other occasions, they seem to get more and more relaxed, so it's wonderful. I'm really pleased to hear that. Good. Did you notice any heat or anything like that? Any
Heat
fizziness?
was nearer my tummy area.
Right.
There was a bit of heat.
Yeah.
And then the face at the very start was more like it almost felt like Velcro a bit with the hands so close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But I only felt that on my head, whereas it was more heat lower down, so it was weird how it changed.
Velcro. I've never heard anyone describe it as that.
I think I've tried to describe it as that, because I get that quite a lot.
Do you?
And
Okay.
it's the only word I can seem to find to say what I feel it as.
So was it kind of a fizziness?
Yeah, like a prickly.
Okay, yeah.
But it reminds me of Velcro when it's all prickly.
Okay.
Yeah, I think prickly is a good word.
It is quite hard sometimes to describe the sensations and the feelings that we have, you know, during a Reiki session. It really is, because, I don't know, I guess the words aren't invented yet.
Yeah, I hope someone gets very specific Reiki words.
Maybe they are in languages like Sanskrit, but they're certainly not in English. So, wonderful. Great. So, let me, shall I give you a bit of an idea of what I felt was going on?
Yeah, this is my favourite part.
So, you know, again, like last time, your chakras were, you know, all of them were taking in, you know, a nice, lovely amount of Reiki energy, you know, which is always nice. In particular, though, the third eye was really taking in quite a lot of energy. So I don't know whether you noticed any warmth or heat when the hands were there.
There's lots of the prickly bit
around there. Okay, but yeah. So that could well be, you know, I don't know for sure, because, you know, nothing's for sure, but it could well be that energy, you know, shifting and moving into you. So let me start at the top, actually. So, you know, crown is in a wonderful place, you know, took in plenty of energy. The third eye, it felt like there was a bit of intensity around the third eye chakra. And it took in, you know, quite a lot of energy. So, you know, that could well be that overactive mind. I don't know, you know, I'm only post-rationalising what you were telling me. I'm not telling you that it is that. It might just be that you've got a lot going on at the moment, or, you know, things that perhaps, you know, you're spending a bit of time in your mind, whatever it could be. Interestingly, the throat was quite low to begin with. You know, the vibration, it was actually vibrating lower than last time. Now, it did lift into a good place, and it did take in, you know, plenty of energy, but I don't know, you know, so the throat chakra is all about communication and expression. But of course it also covers, you know, that physical area as well, but, you know, as Reiki practitioners, we don't tend to talk about the physical side of things because Western medicine covers that. But that said, I don't know, have you had a cough or a cold or a flu in the last, you know, weeks, months at all?
I feel like I'm always catching like little colds. So
little colds, okay. So you know, there's an awful lot of that going on at the moment in the UK, and so, you know, I have noticed with some of my clients recently that the throat chakra seems to be a little bit low. You know, not necessarily because they're struggling with expression and communication. It's just that, you know, the energy there is sort of lost on battling against something. So it might be that. It might be that, you know, it might be that you've spent all day talking. It might be that. It could be that too. Okay. It might be that, you know, you don't feel like your voice is being heard. These are just examples. Yeah. It could be that, you know, you're struggling to express something to yourself or to someone else. So those are all the kinds of reasons, but there are many more. Everything associated with expression and communication. The heart was in a wonderful place, really, really lovely place,
that's so good.
which, you know, took in lots of energy. And then the solar plexus, which is confidence and self-esteem, and also the root chakra, which you know is about feeling grounded. Both of those, which it felt like, you know, when I first started the Reiki on those chakra, they felt like they were slightly low in vibration, but within, you know, a few seconds, they lifted into a good place. And normally, and this is, you know, just my instinct telling me this, normally it's just, you know, it just felt like it just needed a little bit of a kickstart. I don't think there's anything, you know, I don't know, you all know whether anything's going on with those things for you, but it felt like it just, you know, it just needed a kickstart rather than there actually being, you know, a challenge with that chakra.
Yeah.
So they lifted very, very quickly, like I said, within a couple of seconds, and got themselves into a good place. And then the sacral chakra was in a great place like it was last time, and took in a good amount of energy. So comparing this time to last time, it seems like the throat, you know, perhaps there's, you know, something going on there.
Yeah.
And other than that, I think, you know, all of them are in a good place. Like I said, 2 of them just need a little bit of a jump start.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, it's so interesting. It's interesting how the things I felt kind of like aligned, at least with this one, yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of energy into that chakra.
Yeah.
There's certainly a lot going on there.
Yeah, and that probably does line up with, I mean, like you said, you can't tell for sure, but with me saying the thing that I noticed most was mind chatter,
Yeah,
I can imagine
it could be. Yeah.
Yeah. But the throat, yeah, I have to ever think about, like, if there is any, I guess, yeah, like communicating it, like work and stuff, maybe, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting to be aware of, yeah. So I know, like, where
Yeah.
I need to...
But it did lift and elevate into a good place, and I went back there again a second time towards the end of the session, just you know, to give it that extra little boost. But it felt like it had held.
Right,
So quite
that's
often, as the chakras, you know, when the chakras are very low, when they come up, sometimes they just drop back a little bit again. So, you know, it felt like it had held, and I gave it a little bit more time and a bit more chakra, a bit more Reiki. So hopefully that will lift it for you.
Yeah, I hope so. But I'm so glad to hear. I'm glad to hear my heart one's good as
Oh,
well, because
great
it
place.
feels like it's in a good place. So.
Wonderful. I'm really pleased to hear that.
Thanks. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
It's an absolute pleasure, and hopefully see you again soon.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You take care.
You too.